Hello everyone. My name is Marcy. Welcome to my presentation on exactly how I made over $2,000 in sales by implementing a simple 3-step strategy. Now first, I would like to introduce myself. Who am I? My name is Marcy McCann. I started looking into online marketing work from home opportunities about 6 months ago. I've invested in various learning platforms and seminars that honestly, guys, cost me way more than the value that I was getting. Now, my piggy bank was obviously not very happy. I spent thousands of dollars. And as a newbie to the internet marketing space, I had no idea where to start, even after investing so much money. And I found myself, spending more money on purchasing software and buying traffic to generate sales. And after 3 months or so of not seeing results, and yes, I am well aware that patience is a virtue, Rome was not built in one day, but I realized very soon that I wasn't earning the money I needed to scale up in my business. And that was my primary focus. And so, I stumbled across several opportunities, but the one that really attracted me was a company called MCA. And Motor Club of America seemed easy to sell since it was a low-ticket offer. And the way that I saw it was if I could generate enough sales to bring in some cash that would help me scale up in my other business opportunities, then it would be ideal. So that was really the vision that I was going into. Now, I thought this would be ideal, of course. Start making more money, commissions, like I said, and again, it would allow me to scale up. I found a solution, right? But in reality, guys, I was still clueless, and I still didn't know how to drive traffic, how to run traffic, how to generate traffic. That is ultimately the primary aspect of conversions, right? You need traffic to have conversions. So I was clueless. Now, in the midst of joining MCA, I also became a part of the GetCash team. And the GetCash team is basically a training platform that is designed for MCA affiliates who really don't have any other resource or that haven't seen success online. This learning platform really helped me. And after joining the GetCash team, I, of course, got access to the training. And guys, I was able to generate over $800 in sales within my first 3 weeks with the GetCash team. And yes, this picture is obviously not me, but I thought I'd throw it in there just for some humor. Now, here's the other thing. I was seeing a lot of success, but I soon realized that I needed to invest in a mentor. And I discovered the perfect mentor for me that I knew would help me take my business to the next level. And yes, his name is Aries Navarro, guys. I couldn't have been happier. I knew from there on that things would change for me. And I was exposed to the right information to excel and allow me to take my business to the top. Now, so far with my current business opportunity, the Elite Affiliate Academy, I have been able to generate, of course, over $2,000 in sales, guys. Okay? Now, I wanted to put this in here as proof, of course, but I'm going to go over exactly what some strategies are that I was using to generate that amount of commission. Now, the 3-step system allowed me to gain access to the Facebook Mastery course. Now, the Facebook Mastery course is a module that is within the Academy, and it's within the learning platform. Now, 5 different areas that I would like to go over is number 1, traffic strategy. Number 2, responding to your leads. Number 3, building rapport. 4, follow-up strategy. And number 5, closing. Now, this area is basically outlining exactly each and every one of those subject matters. Now, for my traffic strategy, guys, I basically try to post at least 3 to 4 times a day. And whenever I post, and if it's in regards to my business opportunity, I always create curiosity. I do not present an opportunity by mentioning the company's name necessarily, unless I'm obviously displaying results, or if the founders of the company is putting out results, for commissions earned, then of course in that situation, yes. But majority of the time, my goal is to allow the audience and to allow my followers to really get to know me and to really understand my story and know that I am being successful with a particular opportunity. I don't say what it is. I don't give any, I'm not too upfront about it. Again, like I said, I create curiosity. Now, I'm going to give you some examples. I'm going to go on to my Facebook page. And let me just scroll down here. That is Lindsay. She is actually, this video is, I put out a challenge, a rock gratitude challenge. And of course, she took part in it. She's so amazing. So let me go ahead and scroll down and just show you an example of exactly the type of post that you want to put up that will create that curiosity. All right, those are just some results. And let's scroll down. All right, now right here, this is a snapshot of my back office for an opportunity, a business opportunity that I'm also involved in. Now, this particular, post is great in a sense where people can see that whatever it is you're promoting or whatever opportunity you're trying to present does in fact bring in sales. So it's good to put a post up where you have the dollar amount attached to it, because some people want to see that, right? Now, with this particular post, the only thing I say at the top is I've been using this system for only 3 weeks. Wanting on the secret, comment secret below. That's it. All right? I don't talk about the company. I don't talk about the product. That is it, guys. You want to keep it, you want to have that, like I said, you want to have that curiosity. So, and there's someone commented secret. All right, let's scroll down. I want to show you guys one more. All right. Okay, so for some reason my computer is very slow. All right, this is a perfect example right here. Okay, so right here, basically, I start off by saying traffic tip. Learn to generate your own traffic. Facebook ads and Instagram is on fire. Want to know how? Comment traffic. Guys, I had, 14 people like this post. Of course, like is not what I'm looking for. So if someone likes, I'm not going to reach out to them. Okay. It clearly says comment traffic. So how many leads was I able to generate from just that one single post right there? And I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, guys. And I'm going to tell you, out of these 9 people, I had, one person sign up. And I think I'm actually going to have 2. So, but that's not bad. That's not a bad conversion rate, right? I mean, you're not paying for this. You're not running an ad to this. This is a free strategy. You just, want to make sure that that it's enticing, and you want to make sure that people remain curious about what you're talking about. So again, I was able to get in 9 leads from that, and I know guaranteed I'm gonna get. I have 1 already signed up, but again, it's basically as simple as that. All right, so let's go back. Now, the second thing I want to cover is responding to the lead. Now, as you saw in that post, and I will go back to it, whenever they comment, right here in the situation, Guys, you want to try to reply within at least 24 hours. Honestly, to me, I would say within 12 hours, but I understand that we all have lives. You know, the thing is, if internet marketing is your primary business, then of course you're going to have all the time in the world to really be honed in and stationed at a computer, or I mean, then again, you're on your phone, so it's not that hard to respond. You just want to make sure that you connect with that person. As soon as they leave a comment and they say traffic, or they respond and they want info, make sure that you reply, because, you know, and the cool thing with that is whenever you reply to a comment that is left on a status like that, it will shoot the post back up to the top of the newsfeed. So more people will now see it, okay? And that is something that is pretty straightforward. You want to make sure that as soon as they comment, you reach out and you make that connection so that they know that, you know, there's someone on the other side that is willing to help them. So you're going to just reply. And what I usually do, and oh my gosh, I spelled that incorrectly. What I just do is I say, sending you info. You know, I keep it short and simple. I don't go into a whole conversation with them because, of course, you know, what I'm saying is want to know how, comment traffic. So I'm not going to have a full-blown discussion in my chat. So just respond right away. I would say minimum of 24 hours, but you know, then again, it's anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. I would say go ahead and respond. Some people that have a little bit more success in the IM space, and of course that have been doing this for a while, probably have their own staff working on this, right, and responding. So kudos to that. I mean, that's awesome. But, you know, if you're just starting out, guys, then, you know, of course it's going to be a lot more hands-on, and you want to make sure that you respond to your leads coming in. Now, the third topic or the third aspect that I want to focus on is building the rapport. Now, this is really, it really depends on you. You really have to find what works for you. For me, and what I've been doing is I schedule phone calls. Okay, I prefer to get on the phone with someone, whether it's a Skype call or just calling through Facebook Messenger. I prefer to get the person on the phone and really just have a conversation. You know, I will talk to them and really see what their goals are, what it is that they are looking to accomplish with venturing into internet marketing. And you know, and that's my way of also pre-screening them, because honestly, even though you're just starting out and your main focus right now is probably to generate sales, that you can have, you know, proof and have, and put proof videos together or post proof on your page that will of course generate even more leads. You know, I understand that maybe in the beginning it may seem, you know, like there's a pressure there, but just take the pressure off and understand that it's all about networking, and it's all about just finding out more about the person, because whoever you bring onto your team, you want to make sure that they have a great mindset, right? Because you're going to be interacting with them most likely every so often, and if they have questions, they're going to be reaching out to you because you're their team lead, or you're their sponsor, or you're the person that, you know, they signed up with. So they're going to come to you with questions, and the key is to screen them, find out what their goal is. Have they made money online before, or have they invested in a previous opportunity before? Just really cover the bases, and it gives you some idea as to what you're working with, okay? So that's key right there. Like I said, with building rapport, I schedule phone calls. Some people may feel more comfortable in a chat. I just feel like chat doesn't really add that personal touch to it, because anybody could be behind that chat. I mean, for me, it's just, if I could do a Skype call, even better. But majority of the time, I just, you know, schedule a call and I say, okay, when are you available to talk? I'll just kind of start off by saying, hey, you know, how's it going? How are you? I noticed that you left a comment in regards to more information about traffic. What exactly is it that you're promoting right now? Are you currently involved in internet marketing? And then just a couple questions, 2 or 3 questions, keep it simple, and then say, okay, great, I would like to get on a call with you. I have these days available. Does that work for you? And then go from there. Once you get them on that call, you can then actually just have a conversation, honestly, because for me, that's really what it is. I tell them about the offer, I tell them about the opportunity, and it's really, at the end, I really leave it up to them to get back to me. I don't try to close them right then and there. Some people may be better at that than others, depending on your experience. But for me, it's about, just kind of giving them some time to think about it. And then, of course, the next thing I want to go over is the follow-up strategy, right? So now, after I get off a call with them, I usually try to reach out within 24 hours or after 24 hours. So like the next day, I don't let it go on for more than 24 hours, before connecting with them. So what I do is I make sure that I connect with them within 24 hours or, the next day. So what I would say is something like this. I would just shoot a message in Messenger or whether it's Instagram or wherever you've generated that lead from. You can then say something like this: hi James, how are you? Just following up with you. Have you had an opportunity to watch the video? If so, what are your thoughts? Are you ready to join the team? I'm asking you 3 questions. Actually, I'm asking 4 questions in one, and I know it's a little bit of a mouthful, but it kind of just, for me, it's worked for me, and I'm just, presenting to you what has worked for me. You may or may not want to take that particular route. You really, like I said, guys, find what works for you. I wanted to put this presentation together because I've had tons of people ask me, how are you making sales? And, I still consider myself a newbie in the IM space. So yes, my success does raise eyebrows and questions, not raise eyebrows, but people have questions. So what I'm trying to do is just present to you what I've been using and what my strategies are. So the 5th and last aspect that I want to cover is closing. Oh my goodness, I really misspelled some words there. Now, with the closing aspect, guys, when you're going into close, depending, of course, on what their response is, because you may have some objectives here, right? So here's the thing. Usually, after I've gotten off a phone call with a lead, I will sort of know. I will really know where they're at. In terms of joining. So I don't really, and I think this is the reason that I use this particular strategy for follow-up, because in most cases for me, after I've gotten off a call with someone, it's usually positive. It's usually, I can tell that they're interested. Like, they'll even tell me, yes, I'm interested. And of course, at that point, that's when I send them the information that they need to take a look at. And so that is why this is really the follow-up strategy. So I kind of missed a part there. After building rapport, after getting off the call with them, of course, if they ask for info, you send them the information, and then that's when number 4 comes in right here, and you just reach out and say, have you had an opportunity to watch the video? And if so, what are your thoughts? So majority of the time, guys, for me, when I get off a call with my leads, it's pretty much a positive for me, and I know where they're at mentally, and I know what their goals are. So with that being said, the closing really comes easy. I don't find myself really closing. I really don't understand the term closing, but again, for me, it's just, I understand the product, and I understand how the product works, and I believe in my offer. And of course, I'm confident and I'm sure about it. So the closing, this is the reason I put this here, because then the closing becomes somewhat of a breeze. Depending on what they say after you send them the follow-up email, if there are objections of any sort, then, you would then come in with that product knowledge. You will come in with, understanding how it works, and you will come in with that confidence and that belief in your offer, and really kind of dig deep and say, okay, well, what would be your number one reason for not maybe necessarily wanting to explore this opportunity? Or, and of course, depending on what the objectives are, you then handle it from there based on your product knowledge, how it works, your belief in it, and, being sure and confident about it. So guys, I hope that some of you, if not all of you, got something out of it. This was a little bit longer than 20 minutes. I was hoping for it to be just 20 minutes exactly, but I appreciate you coming on and taking the time to watch this presentation, and I hope to see you guys. Click the link below and check out my offer and check out the 3-step system, because I can guarantee you that you will be overly impressed. Okay, I am that confident that if you have been struggling in the IM space, if you're just getting started and you would like to just kind of put your feelers out and see what business plans are out there and what the IM space really covers, my recommendation is, click the link below, guys, and, just take a look. And on the other side, there is a 20-minute video that tells you exactly what the 3-step system is. Okay, so I hope to see you guys, and have a good one. Bye, everybody.